Hey tribe, welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing a quick one. I'm actually away by the seaside. I'm still working on your personals regardless where I'm at, and I want to spend a little bit more time outside, so I thought I'd do a quick reading for you guys, nothing over the top, so that I can enjoy the sunshine. Okay, so we're choosing from pile number 1, 2, or 3. What I wanted to do today, I wanted you to look at the imagery and choose from the imagery, but I have covered the message of the card. So this would be pile number 1, that would be pile number 2, and that's pile number 3. So choose your pile and I'm gonna see you there. Hello tribe, whoever has picked pile number 1, I do not have the name for this reading. So I'm just gonna go with the flow. We'll see what you might need to hear. We're starting with a card called Amble with Contentment. It says waiting rather than acting is going to be most advantageous now. So I'm gonna pull from the steampunk deck and we're gonna see what is it talking about. What is that action connected to, please? Waiting rather than acting is going to be most advantageous now. I think I'm gonna call this reading No Name or something along those lines. See, it vibes so nicely together, these two cards. We have 7 of Pentacles now. 7 of Pentacles is when someone has planted their seeds and they're waiting for them to grow. And they're not taking action, right? This is not someone who's taking action. This is someone who's observing, taking notes, and seeing what's going to grow out of the situation. So regardless, whatever you are dealing with, it's saying it's probably best for you to wait and truly observe the situation before you take any action. And I know it might be difficult sometimes if you are impatient. Pay attention to number 9 and 7. But that's exactly what you're being asked for right now. Let's see what else. Patience is big for pile 1, and I know everyone sucks. Everyone hates to hear that. Sucks. Everyone sucks. Maybe someone truly thinks that. Yeah, probably they do. Some of you watching this, you suck. Look at yourself. Get your life together. So maybe you're dealing with a person or situation that has somehow disappointed you, or there's some kind of disappointment. You're like, things are not going the way I want them to. Maybe I need to fix that person, or maybe I need to fix this situation. For some of you, as you heard, right? What a reading, guys. I can't anymore. But whatever the case, it's saying maybe wait around a little bit. You know, I'm never telling people to wait for people. This is I think the most toxic thing ever, to wait for someone to get their life together. This is saying observe the situation, but continue with what it is that you are doing for yourself, right? This waitress just stopped here to collect those glasses, and she's like, okay, I'm on my way soon, but I'm kind of disappointed at what I'm seeing right now. And maybe some of you are dealing with someone who does have alcohol problems or addiction problems of some sort, or who's not in the best place right now. And maybe you're being drawn to helping someone out, regardless who this person is, you know, your family, your partner, your crush, your friend. It's saying allow this person to deal with their own shit. We're already getting where this reading is taking us, see? Allow someone to deal with their own life before they approach you, because we cannot teach people. We can advise them, but we cannot take them out of situations, because otherwise we kind of taking on their karma. Not like straightforwardly, but you know, we kind of like diving into something that we don't have to be in, and then we create more drama for ourselves than allowing things to pan out naturally. Okay, let's see what else. Yeah, we have the Lovers. It's definitely talking about some kind of connection here. It's saying I don't know why I'm hearing this. You don't have to if you don't want to. You don't have to dive into something if you don't want that. I'm hearing you are not responsible. So guys, apply this as you will, because imagine how many people are watching in the same pile and interpreting this to fit their scenario. Now, if this message is not yours, don't try to make it fit. I think you already know, if that's your pile, what I'm talking about exactly here. Some of you, I must say, you might be working in a job that is not the best. Maybe there is some kind of toxicity going on there. It's saying maybe some of you have planned to move to another location or choose a different job. If you wanted to, it's saying that could be possible. And there is a plane, like literally above this building right now. So if you want to travel, guys, or if you want to change locations, it's saying maybe that's something to explore for you. Because every time I see Lovers from this card, this is someone who is from the city. That's how I see it. And this is someone who grew up in a more green environment, if we can put it that way. Maybe countryside, you know, or somewhere where it's not so busy. And it's saying if you wanted to explore maybe a new place, a new location, you could. But it does seem like there is something disappointing happening around you. And as if your cards are asking you to be a bit more patient, you're going to start noticing why it's happening. And if it's not your drama, do not get involved in it, okay? Don't get involved in not your own drama. Okay, let's see what else. The plane we just heard above this building came through with this card. So for a lot of you, you're being encouraged to move on. And I don't know what that moving on means to you exactly, but you're being encouraged to jump on the plane and move on, right? Now, for some of you, now you're going to know your situation. If you feel like you don't have a full plan, then waiting rather than acting is going to be the most advantageous. Feel it through. Where do you stand in this reading? Do you feel like you are just being impatient and you're like, whatever happens, I just want out? It's saying if you just want out from any situation, it almost feels to me that there is like a missing piece of a puzzle. Do not act overly spontaneous. This is saying have a plan. You can act, but have a plan. So that's the message for those who are maybe wanting to get out. I don't care what's going to happen, you know, I just want out. There's something about a waiting game here for you. You're going to know when the time is right, this is saying, okay? You will know exactly when to act. But when it comes to those who are in a maybe toxic situation or somewhere that it's just unhealthy, it's probably been happening, you know, it's a continuous maybe battle that you're going through. It's saying maybe it would be good for you to explore something new, because maybe you have been stuck in that situation for too long now. And it can be to do, you know, with relationship for some of you. And 3 of Cups nearly came out. So maybe some of you are dealing with someone who can't give you 100%. Okay. What outcome can pile number 1 expect? Yeah, are you walking away from something that is not 100% for you, or this other person is? Whatever the case, you are... But see, the 8 of Cups in this deck, they have calculated everything before they took action. So overall advice for pile 1 is to calculate your next moves, what needs to be done, what you need to pay attention to, so that you can, you know, metaphorically jump on this plane and go and get whatever it is that you want. There's something about this waiting game for you, calculations needed, okay? Whatever the situation you are in right now, you're gonna get that out, you know, whatever it is for you, I want out. But pay attention to what's not paid attention to, you know, what you missed out on, what still needs to happen before you can take action. What is the outcome afterwards? Healing the broken heart, or healing some kind of disappointment from the past. It does seem like someone is about to leave someone else here in this situation. Like, you know what, I thought about this. I don't know if that's for me, if this connection is for me. Regardless of what kind of connection we're talking about, you know, maybe some of you want to distance yourself from a controlling parent, maybe from a partner who's not good for you or not giving you 100%, or a crush, or whatever the situation would be, a third-party situation that we saw 3 of Cups nearly coming out. Not too many, I don't feel them. Okay, after you heal your heart, what is up then? We have the Page of Pentacles coming out. It seems like you're gonna discover something new for yourself. Okay, yes. A new beginning starting for you. So maybe you've been in a situation, some kind of pattern was happening in your life where you were like in a similar situation but with different people, or you kept feeling like it's happening to me again. You know, whatever it would be, it's saying, see, what you need to do is to see and calculate and truly analyze why it's happening the way it's happening. Take something good out of it for yourself, almost like a lesson that you're going to carry with you in order for you to start this new endeavor that you want to start. Maybe it's talking about a project for some others of you. Maybe it's not happening the way you want it to. What is it teaching you? It's saying, you know, write it down for yourself. Now you're gonna get over this disappointment, but remember that this is gonna bring you something completely new. The bird is freedom for me every time I see it. The bird is freedom, so you're gonna have some kind of beginning that's gonna make you feel much more freer and almost like exciting for what else life has to bring you. Okay, what is up here? What's up about these Ace of Cups? It seems like either you are becoming this King of Pentacles, someone who has their life in order, as I like to say, someone who has their finances in place, a very nice home, very peaceful. It might seem that King of Pentacles life is like almost perfect for other people, but it's, you know, there is no such thing as perfection. Or you are meeting a person who is very stable, secure, and trustworthy and loyal, you know. So take this message as you want to apply it to your situation. But whatever the case, almost like you're coming out of a situation that made you feel a little bit up in the air or not settled somehow, and by you maybe leaving that, or someone else leaving your life or a situation, is going to create, yes, a bit of heartache, but then you're going to allow these new opportunities to come in with something or someone that is much more stable for you. So I truly hope that this made sense for you, pile number 1. I'm gonna catch you next time. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 2. So I don't have a name for this reading. I don't know how I'm gonna name it. We're gonna see what's gonna be coming through. We have distinctive potential as your card, and it says rely on your faith and the knowledge that nothing is impossible. Use your determination to hang in there until you realize a goal. So there might be decisions to be made for you guys when it comes to, maybe you don't know where your talents lie. Maybe you don't know where your life purpose is. What is it exactly? Maybe you don't feel motivated, or you don't know how to get to the end goal. We're gonna see what it is that your cards want you to know about the situation. Let's dive into the steampunk. Rely on your faith and knowledge that nothing is impossible. Use your determination to hang in there until you realize a goal. Yeah, it seems like someone is lost between maybe their talents or abilities that they have, and they're like, hey, what do I do, you know? We have the Hermit coming out in reverse, and I feel like in the reverse in this case here. Maybe you're like, okay, I've done all the healing, I've done all the, you know, self-care, I have improved myself, I have become stronger, and now I don't know where to go from there. I don't know where to go from there. Okay, what needs to be done, pile 2? Yeah, there is something that maybe you are not admitting to yourself about a situation. Maybe you are not admitting something to someone. There needs to be clarity. Anything that is in shadow or feels shady has to go, it's saying. Your third eye, your intuition, has already told you before what you can expect. Do you feel like you still need to trust your gut feelings a bit more in order for you to get on that life path? Because when it comes to life path or your talents or your mission in this life, you know, it comes through as those soul urges, as I like to say. So subtle feelings, urges to do something specific. It can be very small at first, and it turns out to be much bigger and bigger and bigger, and you keep evolving and developing yourself and becoming better in that. So trust your soul urges. This is saying trust your third eye. There needs to be more trust in this pile number 2 so that it can take you places. Okay, let's see what's up, pile 2. I don't know why, but I feel this reversal here for you. We're gonna leave it that way. Yeah, you've been through quite a lot of shit, pile 2. I'm sorry if you have. And it does seem like you are clearing a lot, you know, and you have cleared a lot. And what you're clearing is coming out of lack, coming out of a mindset of I don't have enough, but also, most importantly, coming out of a place of having not enough. It feels to me like once you do start listening to your soul urges here, you're gonna notice how this abundance will start coming in your life and how you will have how much you want to have more than you've had before, because there was that lack in not getting enough in relationships, not getting enough back, not getting enough money, you know, paying bills. Money comes in and comes out. It's saying what you are learning and what you are learning to get, I'm hearing get done and over with, is this lack. Okay, yeah. And it does seem like there is some kind of a blockage, because a lot of cards are reversed and I'm feeling them today. It seems like maybe some of you have self-sabotaged your own successes before, and now you're learning how not to do it anymore. How worthy and how capable do you actually think you are? But like, truly, be open to yourself right now. When you think about yourself being recognized, seen in a public eye, or having more than enough, how does it make you feel? Do you have this this lingering feeling of, you know, excitement, but also underlining fear? That's exactly what you need to get rid of. You know, that fear needs to go. You have to leave only excitement and feel encouraged to move forward with that, because you, it seems like, might be blocking some things for yourself, and people don't like hearing that, because people don't like to be held responsible sometimes. And the moment you're gonna realize that, hey, I'm gonna be open with myself and truly honest, was I, you know, giving myself too much BS in my own head, therefore I have held successes back, or abundance, or what it is, you know, money back, because I kept doing the same thing all over again. You know, I kept thinking the same thoughts. I kept thinking, okay, I don't have enough money, you know. Trick your brain, this is saying, but you truly have to believe it. You can't start tricking it at first until you feel that you got it, you know. However you want to do it, in order to truly think that you deserve everything that life has to offer. The Six of Wands is someone who's a winner. Do you truly think that you can win? Because for some of you, you are blocking it out for yourself because of that lingering fear of success. And it's saying you can have it, you know, you can have it. It says use your determination to hang in there until you realize a goal, and know that nothing is impossible. And for you, pile 2, truly nothing is impossible. But try to find where the blockage lies in your situation. Is it coming from parents? Is it coming from childhood, right? Is it coming from maybe people that you have around you that are not helping you out to come out of that, you know, lack situation? Are you giving too much? There are so many things that you could answer here, you know, for each their own. But it's very, you know, it doesn't have to be straight in your face. It's something small that you maybe have repressed within yourself, right? Like in the Seven of Swords, and didn't want to let it out. Now it's time, it's saying, to let it out. Okay, once you have dealt with that, what can you expect coming your way, pile 2? There is some kind of very strong soul connection coming your way, or for some others of you, you're going to have this peace with yourself, and you're gonna become very in tune with yourself, which makes me feel very peaceful, tranquil, in a moment. And finally, I'm hearing silence. You know, maybe you have been running to many circles in your head, you know, giving yourself BS. Whatever the case, would it be a representation of you finding your own self or you finding another person, is going to be quite magical. There's a lot of balance happening here, equal give and take, exchange of energies that work really well together. And here we go, we have the Queen of Wands. See how you used to be afraid of being that Queen of Wands before. Someone who's motivated, driven, you know, passionate, professional in this deck. She's very professional. Now, you have rediscovered yourself, or you have rediscovered someone or discovered someone who maybe somehow will challenge you and help you out to be better and to do more. And I don't know why I'm hearing forgiveness. Maybe you're gonna have to forgive someone from the past who has made you feel that way, you know, who has maybe left you behind, and you do have these abandonment issues and you're like, damn, how can I deal with them now? You're gonna deal with them, guys. It takes time. But what I'm seeing for you in the future, you're not gonna be working in a job or being in a relationship that doesn't fulfill you. Queen of Wands doesn't do that. She knows what she deserves, and she's like, I got it, you know. I know my worth. I got it. I'm seeking for the connections that I need, I want, and I give back the same amount, right? Pile 2. Yeah, look how many choices you're gonna have in the future. So if you feel like you're lacking choices or opportunities right now, it does seem like you're gonna be leaving the situation quite soon. But this is up to you. Every time I talk about the future, guys, I want you to know that you hold it in your hands. What I'm talking about here, this is the potential. This is something that you can grab and have and live the way that Queen of Wands lives. But if you're going to be doing the same thing all over again, I mean, what are the chances, right? So we are all growing. What is it that you need to be better at? This is saying, take this reading as information that you can work with, you know, and shape your life how you want it to be, because it does seem like a lot of you have done a lot of work, but maybe there is one detail that you have missed out, and you're gonna be finding that detail almost like, you know what I'm imagining, a wall, and there's like a hole in the wall, and you're gonna be like, damn, you know, I've been looking at the ceiling this whole time, you know, fixing the ceiling, but I didn't see this massive hole in the wall because I was only focused up to the above, right? And I didn't look around. And you're gonna fix that hole, and you're gonna be like, okay, now I'm ready, you know, bring it on. So that's the way you feel to me, pile number 2. For each of you, this is gonna be relating to a different situation, you know, so I'm being a little bit abstract here because there is too many of you watching. Yeah, leaving behind whatever it needs to be wow, this is very much like, talks to me about maybe what one of your parents walked away from you, or you do have some kind of abandonment issues, or something that truly needs healing. It can be a recent thing. For some others of you, it can be, you know, something from the childhood that is still lingering there that you want to overcome. It almost feels for me like the world is waiting for pile number 2 to come out on top, but they firstly have to find peace with themselves and to find that hole that I talked about before they come out on top and before they become visible to the world, because you gotta be very strong. You have a lot coming for you, pile 2. Okay, a lot of recognition, a lot of drive, but in order for you to be full and ready, you need to fix that hole, right? So whatever it is for you. For some of you, you maybe have done it already and you're like, I know, don't tell me what it is that I need to do. Done. You know, I'm in this Queen of Wands. So if you are, this is your pattern on the back. So that's what I have for pile number 2s. And I hope this reading found those who needed to hear that. That was quite specific. I'm going to catch you in the next one. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 3. So what I have for you today, that's the card you've chosen, and it says, disengage from outcomes, let go, so you can open yourself to the highest love that you deserve. Find ways to release worry or any unresolved lack of forgiveness you might be holding on to. Okay, this speaks to me about 2 things. One, maybe micromanaging the outcomes. Maybe you tend to do that sometimes. Some of you are perfectionists. There is no such thing as perfection. This is saying, and also one more thing, who do you need to forgive from the past, or maybe right now, someone who's still maybe acting the way you don't want them or you don't like them to act, you know. This is saying some things are in your hands and some things are being brought to your life in order to teach you, and you can try to micromanage the person or situation, but it's not going to work all the time. And this is saying why? Because that situation is trying you to loosen up and trying to see what you can take from that situation that maybe is chaotic or is not the way you want it to be. Okay, what's up, 𝒃𝒐𝒐𝒌? Ooh, that flew out. We're gonna take this. Okay, so we have the 7 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles. This is all about choices, pile number 3, isn't it? What are you trying to choose between? What needs to be done? It's saying here, you need to know that you have a lot of choices in front of you still. The opportunities are ahead of you. Maybe sometimes you are very focused on one of those cups and you don't see any other cups over here. It's saying, allow yourself to see that top cup over there. Step back. Take one step back so you can see the top shelf. The top shelf looks pretty dope, you know? And it's saying, what is it that you're too involved in some kind of situation, you know? Almost like in the middle of some kind of chaos or illusion. This is saying, take a step back. Take a step back so you can see the full picture, all of these shelves, all of these cups here. And that's what's going to allow you to be a little bit more balanced and to see how much you want to take and how much you want to give in this situation, right? What is better for me? Let me wait it out. Let me see. I want everything to be fair. There is a big need to step back from some kind of a situation to see it from 360. Maybe you are too involved in something, pile 3. I don't have a name for this reading. I don't even know how I'm going to be naming this. I'm just going with the flow. So I truly hope that this reading will find those who need to hear that. Okay, what's up, pile number? And the left side of my shoulder became suddenly tense. It's saying, yeah, it almost feels like to me, you know, I'm holding on to this deck very tightly and I wish one of the cards will come out that I want to see. And, you know, this is micromanaging things. This is not allowing things to happen organically. It's saying, you know, just drop that deck on the floor. Here you go, you see. Did you see that? You know, loosen up, you know, and the card that needs you to be, that you need to see is going to come out as easily as it did now. What is it that you're trying to hide from yourself or from other people? Or is there a situation like that? Is there some kind of a trickster that you might be dealing with? A tricky situation? What is it? It's saying, once you loosen the grip, what kind of outcome you want from this person, to have with this person or from the situation. Once you loosen the grip, it's saying that's when you are going to be shown the truth. And I don't know why I said that, but maybe some of you are seeking for truth in a situation or justice, right? It does seem like for pile 3, what you need to know, I don't know why you need to know this, because it's not very much tying into what I said before, but maybe there are a couple of scenarios here. You need to know that you can explore and you can travel. Now, how you're going to do this and when, it's completely up to you and your circumstances, because some people can travel right now, some can't. You know, some people can travel freely, some people can't due to their tradition, right? Traditions that they have, or belief systems, something along those lines. But it's saying you need to know that you can be in a different place if you wanted to, or in a different location. That's something that you need to hear. You also can work in a job that is not conventional or doesn't suit your sex. So that would be, for example, female who would be working in construction or, you know, something along those lines. So you need to know that you can, you know, and I keep referring to now this card that says, sometimes, you know, it does seem like powerful, you know that you can have that and you can have the life that you want to have, but maybe sometimes what is holding you back from that happening is that maybe you don't allow surprises to come in and shift your path a little bit and make it smoother for you, because maybe you're a bit rigid sometimes, and it's saying it's time to let it flow. Okay, let it flow. Okay, what else? Pile 3. There's something about finances or money here too. For some of you, if you do want to live the life that you want, specifically travel or something to do with international, maybe business or anything to do with that, it's saying maybe start saving money now and calculate how much money or how many resources you need to have before this can have a solid ground to build from. Okay, it's something about weighting your finances, money or resources here, and it's saying maybe one penny at a time, you know. It's still forward movement, however you want to look at it. Now for some others of you, because we have the 6 of Pentacles on top, it's saying make sure what you invest in, would it be your time being invested in something, would it be actual money, make sure that you're gonna be given the same amount back. Okay, what should pile 3 let go of? That's what I want to ask. There's something about being involved in some kind of family matter that maybe is not something that is yours. I'm hearing do not interrupt situations. You don't have to be the one who is taking over things on your shoulders. You don't have to be the person who is blessing other people, you know, too much, or getting involved in the picture of. There's something about not getting involved here. I don't know what it is. It's gonna be a different situation for all of you. Something about the family. If you want to break away from the family pattern, you can. This is saying if you're different from how your family is, you don't have to prove yourself all the time. You know, why you are different or why your beliefs are different. For some others, if you feel like you are, you know, part of 3, it's saying, what do you want to do about it? You know, do you want to be standing by the side, or do you want to find yourself something that looks like this? Okay. All right. What can pile 3 expect coming their way? Love. Love, however you want to see that love. For some of you, it's going to be a great romantic relationship. For some other, so maybe some of you are in third-party situation here. I don't know why third party is coming up today. I think it came up in one of other piles. If you are in partnership already, you can expect your partnership becoming better. Stronger. It's saying it's possible. What is it that you need, what you both of you need to work on? Okay. Love, it can be love in friendships too. It can be love in your family. You know, if you did have maybe clashes with your dad, your mom, I don't know, a sibling, there's going to be more love, this is saying. If you're single, expect some kind of connection coming your way that is going to be feeling very fulfilling for you. Okay, what else? Success. These are great cards. I really love pile number 3. If you're seeking for some kind of public recognition, or you're seeking to do better in your workplace or achieve some kind of a goal, it's saying this is within your grasp. Now, every time I do the future readings, I want you to guys know that this is something that is within your grasp. This is general as well, right? But for no one, this future that I'm reading from the current energies right now, right, is guaranteed. How I want you to take these readings is imagine as if this is something that is within your grasp. You have a lot of potential to get this. But now take maybe the advice that you feel like is suitable for you in order to improve the situations that you need to improve in your life, or maybe the way you look at things, or something that seems helpful for you from this reading, and use it for yourself as a tool to create the future that you truly want. Because for pile 3, it seems like nothing is impossible here, because we have really good cards when it comes to relationship, as well as being socially respected. Some kind of public recognition might be coming your way if you want to be seen on the screen or by other people. It is possible, this is saying, okay? That is within your grasp. And there's some kind of a message coming your way. And it can be coming from overseas as well. And I'm feeling that it's to do with some kind of contract or maybe business. It's going to be like an initial idea or initial email or message that you might be getting, pile number 3. And bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Wands. Definitely something to do with the world, international and overseas for you is quite important and impactful. So I hope that this reading found those who needed to hear that. And I'm going to see you the next time. Bye for now.